In triangle ABC, side AB is equal to C, BC is equal to A, and AC is equal to B. We want to find the equivalent form of cosine B plus cosine C over 1 minus cosine A. So let's draw out the triangle. Now, in order to find an equivalent expression, we need to use law of cosines, and recall that a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine A. And we want to solve for cosine A here, so we'll subtract both sides by b squared and c squared. Divide by negative 2bc. And now we have cosine A. But I'm going to rewrite cosine A by taking this negative and distributing it to both of these, all three of these terms, and rearranging it so that the a squared will go at the end. We have b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc. We could do the same thing for cosine B, but now we just follow the pattern. So because we have a here, we have b squared plus c squared. So for us, it's going to be a squared plus c squared, and then minus b squared over 2. Here you have a and then bc. So this will be b and ac. And then for cosine c, basically you're replacing b and c in the formula. So you end up with a squared plus b squared minus c squared over 2ab. So now that we have cosine A, cosine B, and cosine C, we can plug it into the equation. So we have a squared plus c squared minus b squared all over 2ac plus a squared plus b squared minus c squared over 2ab all over 1 minus b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. And now we need to simplify. Well, first we need to get a common denominator. So for the top, clearly the denominator is going to be 2abc. So we'll multiply the top by b over b and c over c. And here we'll multiply by 2bc over 2bc. So we'll get a squared b plus bc squared minus b cubed. And now they're going to have the same denominator, so I'm just going to combine it now. So we'll multiply the c to the a squared, b squared, and c squared. And that's going to be all over 2abc. And then in the denominator, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring them together. We have 2bc, but this negative has to distribute to b squared, c squared, and negative a squared. That's going to be all over 2bc. Now at this point we can simplify. So we can simplify denominator with denominator. So this denominator can simplify with this denominator. They both have a 2, they both have a b, and they both have a c. So this thing is completely gone, and we're only left with a down here. And now this numerator will multiply the denominator above. Now the next thing we're going to do is also rearrange the numerator up here. So this numerator is going to get rearranged. So we're just going to move things around for convenience. So we'll say a squared b plus a squared c, and then plus bc squared plus b squared c, minus, and then factor out the negative. We have b cubed plus c cubed all over, and then we're going to multiply, we said, the a with a 2bc minus b squared minus c squared plus a squared. So for that, we can pull out an a squared in the first parentheses. We have b plus c. We can pull out a bc in the second. We have c plus b. And then this is a sum of cubes, so that's b plus c times b squared plus bc, sorry, b squared minus bc plus c squared over a. And then I'm going to rewrite this. It's going to be a squared minus, so here I'll take an intermediate step. So I wanted to write it like this. So this is the intermediate step, and I'm going to factor out the negative and get b squared minus 2bc plus c squared, like that. And now from the top, I can factor out the b plus c in the parentheses. I have a squared plus bc minus, and then this negative is going to distribute to all three of those. So it's minus b squared plus bc minus c squared all over a times, and then b squared minus 2bc plus c squared factors into b minus c squared. Now I can simplify. Here I have 1bc and 1bc that combines to give me 2bc. So I'm going to write it like this. I'm going to put negative b squared first, and then 2bc minus c squared over a, and then a squared. This one you can factor out as a minus parentheses b minus c times a plus parentheses b minus c. And the top, we can rearrange this as a squared minus a squared minus quantity b squared minus 2bc plus c squared. And here you have a minus b plus c, a plus b minus c. You distribute the negative. And then we can continue by factoring. We have a squared minus b minus c squared, which we know that this is the same thing from like steps above, but for completion I'll just show you all the steps. And then we'll factor this into a minus b minus c, a plus b minus c, and then we'll distribute the negative. And this is a c actually. We have a minus b plus c, a plus b minus c. And then clearly we see that the a minus b plus c will cancel, and so will the a plus b minus c. And so all that we're left with is b plus c over a. And that is going to be our final answer.